This video will look at 3 scoring options for the person in feed. So when we're in feed, we tend to focus on how we can assist our teammates, which is a really important role and valuable for our team, but it can also be useful to be aware of some of the scoring options for the person in feed. So let's get into it. So the first scoring option we'll look at is turning in feed and shooting. Now this isn't something we want to use all the time, as it can become predictable and you'll probably frustrate your teammates on the outside, but when used correctly it can be really effective. So look here at how the Trojans player in black moves into feed, recognises the space she's created from a defender and is able to turn and score a lovely goal. In this example, the attacker moving into feed doesn't create as much space initially from a defender, but as she moves into feed, the defender hesitates, anticipating that she's going to feed, which allows her to turn and score a nice goal. The next scoring option we'll look at is where the person in feed passes the ball out, then moves to the outside and takes a shot. One aspect that's really important to look at here is the way the person in feed identifies where the free space is and moves into it. This allows her to avoid cutting off her teammates and create a new option for the person with the ball. Here's another example of the person in feed passing the ball out, moving to the outside and taking a shot. Again, finding the free space is key to creating a good scoring opportunity. The next scoring option we'll look at is where the feed passes the ball out and anticipates the defender stepping around to cut the feed. And as the defender's no longer post side, they're able to receive a nice looped pass over the top for an easy close range shot. So let's see it in action. We've got the pass out, the feed gets cut, and a nice looped pass over the top. And this is most useful if you've got a height advantage over your opponent. Finally, another variation of this scoring option, which relies less on height, is where the defender is looking to cut the feed on one side, so the person in feed receives a pass to the opposite side and again gets a nice, easy, close range shot. I'd say the challenging part here is the timing and execution of that pass.